Hello, it's good to see you. Today we have this little box that I got in the mail today, and it's from Chamonix. If you're familiar with them, I use some of their skincare products, and when I buy them, they last a pretty long while. Like a 1 month supply for me will usually last 3 or 4 months, but occasionally I do have to reorder, and they were having a sale, so I bought some stuff from them, and it just came today. It actually got here pretty fast. So we're going to open up this box and take a look and see what's inside. It's kind of cool. Look at all the crinkly paper. Oh, there's a lot of it. And all the products are down inside of there. If we have any trouble opening anything, I have my little snippets that I can use to cut anything that I need to. Now let's see if we can get some of this stuff out of the way. And I see 2 boxes and 2 jars. Let's take a look. And it was on sale, and I was able to use some of my customer loyalty points from previous purchases to help pay for part of this. So it really brought the price down. The first item we have is sealed in bubble wrap, as you can see. Now I believe I'm going to have to cut this. Make a little incision on the side, and then I'm just going to go right down the seam here. Come around this way. I should be able to take this off. Alright. The first item is a 2-ounce jar of Chamonix Acetique RF with Matrixyl. Now, this I believe is considered to be a 2-month supply, but a jar this size will usually last me at least 4 months, usually longer than that. I use it at night. I always wash my makeup off every night, and I apply this to my face every night. I don't use it in the mornings. I only use it at nighttime. I use something different in the mornings. But you can see it's kind of like a cream color. It's not really white. Let's take this off. It's you can see the sticker is white. The cream itself is sort of an ivory color, and I like it because it's not oily, it's not heavy. It's a nice lightweight moisturizer, and it really does, for me, it really helps to improve the look and the feel of my skin. The new lids sometimes give you a little trouble, like they don't want to go back on, right? So I'm actually still using a jar of this, so I don't need it right now. But while they were having their fall sale, I wanted to take advantage of the savings and go ahead and get it. So I'm going to just put this away until I finish the jar that I'm using now. So this is Chamonix Acetique RF with Matrixyl. They have several different similar moisturizers, but this one is my favorite. Now let's see what else we have in here. Let's look at one of the boxes. This is a new product. This is Chamonix Gen 90 Instant Treatment for Under Eye Bags. It's a 0.5 ounce tube. If I can pull this out. So I've not tried this before. So I'm kind of curious to see how I like this. Again, I used a lot of customer loyalty points, and this was almost free. I ended up paying like $20 for it, which I know it sounds like a lot, but a tube like this would, if I used it every day, would probably last me at least 4 to 6 months. I like the colors. Most of the Chamonix stuff has this burgundy color. And they have several different Gen 90 products. And they have this gold stripe there. Let's see. I'm going to look at the directions here. Okay. First, apply Gen 90 around the eyes. Wait 5 to 10 minutes to dry. And then finish with Genucell Plant Stem Cell Therapy Eye Serum, which I don't use. I'm going to try it without it. I'm just going to try like in the mornings after I apply my regular moisturizer for the day. Just put this on around the eye area before I apply my makeup, just to see if it does anything. And honestly, if not, you can return it and they will give you your money back. So you're not really out anything. And they're not paying me to say this. I really do like their products that much. And I have tried a product before and I just didn't like it, and I sent it back and they gave me my money back. It was the and I don't want to knock it, but it's their Instant Effects moisturizer. I couldn't really tell that it did anything at all, so I sent it back and they gave me all my money back. But I know a lot of people like it, but I didn't like it. Now let's see, we have another jar under the crinkly paper. I don't know if this is it's probably recycled paper. It doesn't look like it has any printing on it, but it's probably recycled from something, and they use it as packing material. I know some other companies that do that as a cool way to recycle. Okay, this one's in bubble wrap too. Okay, this looks like a smaller jar here. And again, I'm going to use my scissors. So you just cut right on the edge a little snip just to get the scissors in there. And I'm going to cut right along the seam on this bubble wrap. It's sealed like it was heat sealed. And just keep trimming, keep snipping along there. And now we can take the bubble wrap off. Now, this is, I believe, this is 0.5 ounces. This is Jeunesse, Chamonix Jeunesse Lip Lines Instant Lip Wrinkle Treatment, which I thought I would try. This is also another product that I have not tried before. Sometimes I like to try new things. It's a beautiful little jar. It's made of frosted glass. Very nice, and it has a clear label on it that appears to go almost all the way around. It goes from here all the way around to here. And it has a pretty silver lid. One thing about me you may not know, has a little seal on it. I smoked for 18 years. And I will tell you now that you should never do that. It is very bad for you, and it's very expensive, and it makes you stink. But I did. I smoked for 18 years. And I now have lip wrinkles, above my upper lip from smoking. It's a very common thing. If you smoke for any length of time, you develop wrinkles there. So I thought I might try this to see if I could lessen them a little bit. It has a nice little, I think it's a metal lid. It's very shiny. It's a very shiny lid. So I'm going to give this a try. And again, if I don't like it, I can always send it back. And there's one more box in there, and then we're going to see what these materials are under there. this one's heavy. I know what this one is. This is another product that I use every night. I put this on and then I let it absorb. I let it soak in, and then I apply the Chamonix Esthétique RF over it. This is Deep Firming Serum. It's a liposomal vitamin C anhydrous solution from the Chamonix Essentials collection. And this is a 1 fluid ounce glass jar. Sometimes these lids, the tops of these boxes can be noisy. So I'm cheating. See, this part of the lid here gets stuck down in there, so when you try to pull it out, sometimes it makes a loud pop noise. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take this out, go put the box away. Now a bottle of the Deep Firming Serum like this lasts about 6 months for me, because you only use a few drops at a time. So you have this little eyedropper. Well, it's not, I mean, don't put it in your eyes, but it's like an eyedropper. See? And the serum itself is clear. It has this slightly oily feel to it, but once you put it on your skin, it really seems to soak right in. It doesn't leave your skin feeling oily at all. But I only use a few drops over my whole face, keeping it away from my eyes. Let's see what their directions are. I just do things my own way. After cleansing your face, place a few drops of DFS on your fingertips and massage into your entire face until absorbed. And that's basically what I do every night when I wash my face and remove all the makeup and make sure my skin is nice and clean. I apply this and then I let it soak in for a few minutes, and it doesn't take long. And then I apply the Esthétique right over the top of it. And it just takes a few minutes, and I really like it. It helps, I think for me, it helps reduce the appearance of pores and fine lines. So I've been very happy with it. I've tried some other serums that are similar to this, but I have yet to find one that I like as much as I like this one. They have another serum that is similar to this, and I tried it, and I did not like it as much as I like this one, so I sent it back and asked them to exchange it, and they did. So it comes in this nice, sort of an amber colored bottle. And again, you know, I have to buy this maybe once every 6 months. It really lasts a good long while. Now let's see what other stuff we have in here. That's all my products. That's all I bought. And that is enough to keep me supplied for a while. Let's see, we have some materials in here. Let's see what they are. They always send you lots of stuff. They are always trying to get you to buy things. And I will admit that is one thing about them that I don't like. That they're constantly trying to get me to buy more. This is something about the money back guarantee. Let me move this box. Oh, and then we have a guide to healthier skin. And this stuff, let's see. You can get $50 Chamonix cash when you spend $150. So, yeah, but see, the thing is, this stuff I bought today will last me a really long time. So I have to keep reminding them to not call me and try to sell me stuff. They will pester you if you don't tell them to not call you. That's one thing I don't like about it. This is the Chamonix 2018 Skincare and Nutraceutical Brochure. Now, they do sell supplements and things like that, but I've never used any of their other products. Let's see if they have any in here. These are some of their moisturizers. That's the one I like. And there's the deep firming serum. And this is the Genucel deep firming serum. This is the one I tried, but I really didn't like it as much. So I swapped it out for another one of those. Oh, they have a tinted moisturizer. I've never seen that. All the benefits of Estetique RF with a touch of color. That's interesting. Oh, there's the immediate effects that I did not like. Not to be, disrespectful. I know a lot of people like it. And they have products for men, instant effects for men. These are all just moisturizers. They also have a dark spot corrector. Oh, I do like this, the detoxifying mineral mask. This is another product that I buy maybe once or twice a year. And a little tube like that lasts me for months because I don't use it every week. I just use it occasionally. It's just a nice face mask. And it really does leave my skin feeling very soft and smooth. Well, they even have a cellulite and stretch mark treatment, ultra sculpting cream, and a platinum body lotion. And then they have some supplements and weight loss products like T-Gen Natural Free Testosterone Support, Heart Factors Plus Nitric Oxide Precursor, PT9 Premium Prostate Health Formula, Nitro Boost, TH121 Antioxidant Anti-Aging Weight Control, and another one, TH121. And then they have their return policy and stuff. And then they talk about Happy Points, which is what I used to pay for a big chunk of my order. Because I had so many built up that I hadn't used. And I said, can I please use some of these points? Usually if you do a phone order, they're willing to work with you on that. Okay, so they have this little card. It's like it's laminated. A quick guide to healthier skin. And then, of course, they're going to want you to use as many of their products as possible. I don't use all this stuff. They have the step 1, apply the deep firming serum or Genucel DFS to the entire face in a circular motion. Step 2, apply the Genucel immediate effects around the eye area, followed by the Genucel for bags underneath the eyes. For more instant results, you can use Gen 90 in conjunction with Genucel. That's 2. Step 3, apply Genucel eyelid treatment twice a day. Who can do this twice a day? I mean, that if you have eye makeup on, it seems like it'd mess it up. I have more to do than sit around putting this stuff on all day. Step 4, that's why I just follow my own rules. I don't follow theirs. Apply one of our anti-wrinkle treatments as your daily moisturizer, which is what I use the Genucel for. And then step number 5, apply L'Essence neck treatment to your neck area. I've never tried that. So, of course, they're going to really push all of their products. And then they give you a breakdown of each of the products. Personally, I don't have time to put this many things on my face every day, but that's just me. And then here's the money back guarantee. Oh, it's folded. They will provide a 100% money back guarantee on eligible refundable orders, and they will no longer charge a processing fee. All shipping and handling fees are not refundable. You must return all products, used and unused, to be eligible for a full refund. Yeah, they don't care if it's used or not. They'll still give you your money back. Refunds will not be processed without the original products that were purchased. Any merchandise returned for a refund without an RMA number will not be processed. Refused and returned to sender packages are not eligible for a refund without first calling for an RMA number. So they have all kinds of little exceptions and stuff. this is my favorite. I've been using it for several years, and I really could tell a difference in the way my skin felt and looked. And again, they're not paying me to say that. That's genuinely how I feel. It is on the pricey side. I agree. It is kind of expensive. But like I said, a jar this size will last me a minimum of 3 or 4 months. So I mean it is a bit pricey, but I really like it. I like it better than any moisturizer I've ever tried, and that's why I keep buying it. And the Jeunesse lip lines I have not tried yet, so I'm curious to see how I like that. This cute little jar. Honestly though, I kind of wish it came in a tube like this. See, this is also 0.5 ounces, and I like the tubes better because I find that the jars, because it takes me so long to use it up, sometimes the product dries out a bit and it gets kind of, the consistency changes. It's not quite so smooth anymore. It gets kind of gummy. And I'm thinking if it was in a tube, it wouldn't do that as bad. Like it wouldn't be exposed to the air as much, from having it open and using it. I think it would help if it's 0.5 ounces and this is 0.5. They could have just put it in a tube like this, but I'm sure they have a reason for doing it the way they did it. I guess maybe this looks more attractive or something. I don't know. And then finally I have the Deep Firming Serum, which I tried some less expensive vitamin C serums, but none of them really compared to this one, so I always keep coming back to this one. And I really like it. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 items that I purchased from Chamonix. And people ask me sometimes what products I use, so that's why I wanted to show you the 2 here, my old faithful trusty products, and 2 new ones that I don't know about those yet. But if I think about it, I'll try to give you an update on those later. Speaking of products, this is the nail polish that came in my Ipsy glam bag that I showed you a few days ago. It's only 1 coat. I only had time to do 1 coat with no top coat, so you can see it's actually pretty shiny, and it's from Pretty Woman. Yeah, and I really like it, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. I'm sorry, but I was quite pleased with it. I'm probably going to do a second coat later and then put a top coat over that. But just for 1 coat, I think it looks pretty good. It turned out kind of nice. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and coming to see my products. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again really soon.